We now enter into the Cormyr Arc, the Blade of the Damned One. The road to Mount Olympus was long and winding, but destiny has a habit of diverting even the straightest paths. As Hyperium made their way through the flower capital of Cormyr, a place painted in petals and pride, Nozo's steps began to slow. His eyes lingered on the streets, on faces that seemed half-remembered from another life. Here, among the perfume of blooming lilies, was where fate once threw him after the burning of his home. Here was where he met Fuku again.
Nozo? Nozo, is that you?
The voice was older now, but the name struck like lightning. Standing before him was the son of the village's chief, once a bully, now a man humbled by years. Fuku, you've got some nerve speaking my name.
I know, and I've come to say what I never did before. I'm sorry.
He spoke of fire and ash, of how he'd survived the burning of Mobian village, and how Cormyr had become his refuge. He told them of his hardships, his punishment, in the kindness of a man who'd taken him in. A master who taught him to be grateful for life. He's either turned saint, or he's the best liar in Cormyr. Nozo's aside prompted Lorkas' insight, but he saw no deceit. Fuku's words, it seemed, were true. Fuku led Hyperium through the capital's glittering facade into the city's forgotten quarter, Nuwa, a place starving, skeletal, and ignored. Children sat beneath wilted banners of the Emperor. Hungry eyes watched as heroes passed by. Cormyr, the land of light, hid a shadow of its own.
If some paradise this is.
They arrived at Fuku's home, a small, candlelit room where a man waited upon a mat. His smile was kind but weary. I am dying, but before I go, I wish to beg the Emperor, give these people bread, not prayers. His voice carried weight. Hyperium vowed to help, and through cunning, persuasion, and Roseo's mechanical charm, they gained an audience with the Emperor of Cormyr himself. The grand chamber gleamed with gold and pride. The Emperor stood at its heart, radiant and imperious. And behind Hyperium stood Fuku and his master. Those who seek an audience with Cormyr's throne, speak your wish. But before words could form, betrayal struck. In a heartbeat, steel flashed. Fuku and his master turned on the Emperor, lunging with murderous intent. Fuku, what are you doing?
You'll understand soon. I have to do this!
Hyperium leapt between them and the throne, weapons drawn, heart beating. You lied to us!
No, Nozo. I told you the truth. I was taken in by a man, just not a weak one.
The master rose from his hunchbacked and weak position, standing fully upright, the frailness falling away like ash. His eyes glowed a terrible violet. My name is Nephros, nephew of the Emperor, and today I end his reign. He drew a blade of pure darkness, its edge screaming with the wails of countless souls. The temperature dropped, light bent around it. I grasp the blade of the Damned One, and with this slice, face damnation! The entire chamber shook. For a moment, all weight vanished. The heroes floated, then were hurled down as light and sound tore the air apart.
Hold on!
Roseo's mech ember flared, gears spinning wildly, forming a shield of light and iron. The blast shattered against it. Then, silence. When the dust cleared, a ravine split the throne room in half. Roseo lay unmoving, his body drained of power. You were able to stop my attack? It needs more souls, then! Master? Why? You were a lousy pawn.
The blade pulsed brighter, feeding on Fuku's soul.
Nephros! You would kill your own blood? For the people of Nuwa who rot while you feast, I gave them freedom from their pain, souls delivered to Cain's domain, where no hunger exists! You've learned nothing! That was your father's folly too, and it cost him his life! Mercy born of murder is still murder!
The words cut deeper than any blade. Nephros' fury burned brighter than the sword he wielded. While their argument continued, over on the side, Lorkas had restored Roseo with a potion. After he came to, his ember was dimmed, his limbs heavy, but he was alive. The fight was far from over.
Let's finish this.
With renewed fury, Hyperium charged once more. Spells, steel, and fate collided. Nozo met Nephros blade to blade, sparks flying like comets. The screams of souls echoed in every swing. And in the final clash, Nozo twisted Nephros' wrist, wrenching the cursed sword from his hand.
This ends now!
Nozo drove the blade through Nephros' heart, and with a blinding flash, erased him from the plane. The battle was over. The Emperor wept for his lost kin. Nozo looked down into the ravine where Fuku had fallen. Rest now, Fuku. I guess in the end, you finally got what was coming to you. Days later, Cormyr erupted in celebration. The Emperor declared Hyperium saviors of the realm. Gold, honor, and royal boon were bestowed upon them. Yet, amidst the banners and wine, Nozo carried a new burden, the Blade of the Damned One, relic of Cain. A weapon once meant to damn souls, now wielded to protect them. And so, after nights of rest beneath Cormyr's bright lanterns, Hyperium set forth once more. Their next journey, to reclaim their lost souls, would take them to the very edge of death itself. For beyond the mountains waits the Dark Prince, Orcus.